Girl,
Everybody
it's
follow
packed
the one
out
line,
here tonight.
please. Follow the one line, please.
I told you.
IDs out. I need to see IDs. Thank you, ladies. Welcome to Park Ave.
Excuse me. Hello? Can you move? What? Excuse me. Oh my God. You ready to go? Girl, I've been ready.
Well, hey, girl, hey.
Hey, girl.
I feel like I haven't seen you in forever.
I know. It's been, about a good solid week?
Week and a half.
Week and a half? Almost.
2 weeks?
2 weeks.
A week and a half. When the show airs, it'll be 2 weeks.
Yeah, 2 weeks.
What's poppin'? What's great?
Girl, I've been traveling across the country.
Girl, how far is Corpus Christi, really?
I've been doing a lot of traveling, and I went home for Thanksgiving, and it's been a minute since I've been to the tourist capital. Mm-hmm. It's always good to go home. The last time I was there, my grandma was sick, but I was only there for a day. But, holidays are really weird because it's like my parents are split, so it's like trying to find time to
see both families,
but it's not even see both families because my dad's family's not in Corpus, it's just him, but he halfway don't really answer the phone, so and I always get these condescending messages Thanksgiving Day at 5:00, why haven't you seen me, or some shit like that.
Maybe he expects you to drop by.
But no, I don't know his schedule. I don't know what time he starts cooking. My mom has a set schedule. She lets me know Thanksgiving's going to be ready at this time. I have my best friend her family, they have dinner at this time. So it's just a lot of back and forth. It's a little frustrating, but
Well, did you see your daddy?
I did.
Okay.
I did. I sat with him for about a good hour, and I pieced the fuck out.
Who he spent Thanksgiving with?
I don't know.
He got a wife, don't he?
No.
Oh.
Well, he originally told... So there's this girl he was dating that I wasn't too fond of because of how they ended their relationship. Whatever. But he said that he was going to be spending Thanksgiving with her and her kids. And I said, well, maybe we can just meet up at somewhere and, just see each other. But when I went to his house, she wasn't there. So I don't know who the hell he spent Thanksgiving with. I don't know. My dad's a weird guy. He's, God bless him. Interesting fella.
Did he have food?
He did. He did. But he was by himself.
Did you bring him a plate?
No. My mom was like, dude, you should.
What do the lonely do for Christmas?
When I texted him early Thanksgiving morning. I texted him at 8:30 in the morning. I said, hey, I'm here. What's your schedule? What are we doing? He ain't text me back till maybe 2:00 in the afternoon.
Maybe he was hungover, man. That's the hungover hours. 2:00. He just woke up. He was partying. He ain't got He got grown kids. He was getting drunk Thanksgiving Eve.
I don't know. But he didn't text me back till 2. And I felt some type of way.
Maybe he was laid up or hungover.
I felt some type of way about it. But anyways, he texted me back, and so everybody had dinner Thanksgiving, their Thanksgiving meal at the same time. My mom had her Thanksgiving meal at 2. My best friend, she had it at 1. My dad was like, I'm ready right now. What the fuck? So that was really that's probably the most annoying thing about holidays is having to divide your time between.
Well, that could be a blessing as well. That means you have multiple people to spend your holidays with.
Yeah, but I would rather everybody just be under one roof so I can just kill 3 birds with one stone. You know what I mean? But granted, my best friend can't be under the same roof because that's not her family, whatever. But I would love for my parents to be under the same roof. So
I think most people would like if their parents got along. I think it's safe to say the majority of America's parents don't fuck with each other.
I feel like that's what's cool in the city,
co-parenting.
Co-parenting. You
everybody
motherfuckers out here.
Everybody
you motherfuckers out here making your kids bounce from house to house because y'all can't get along. That's not fucking cool, man. That's not cool. It's frustrating for us.
Everybody can't be Kimora Lee.
I want everybody to be in the same house. That way I can split, I don't have to divide my time, you know, because I get tired. I was tired after all my rounds, and before I know, I couldn't even spend a lot of time with my grandma, which is really, you know.
Your grandma didn't do Thanksgiving with your mom?
She did,
oh,
but I got tired, so I went to sleep.
Oh, or were you drunk?
It was a little combination of both.
Okay. So because you got drunk, you couldn't spend time with your grandma. Don't blame it on bouncing from houses now.
No. I was bouncing from houses, and then I ate. And I ate at my mom's house. I ate at my best friend's house. I didn't want to eat my dad's food.
He had enough to share.
This nigga had a big ass turkey. I don't know who he was feeding. But, you know, God bless him. You know, he's funny. But yeah, man. Co-parenting. You guys need to look into it. Stop trying to make your kids feel bad about spending more time with one parent than the other. I hate that shit.
Everybody's not grown. And I realize that too every time I look at posts from like Will and Jada.
Yeah.
And Cherie is his ex-wife's name.
Yeah.
Is his ex-wife. And like every time they post anything, like he wished her happy birthday. And just the comments were just disgusting. It was just like, y'all, as a person who wants to be a second wife.
Don't you put that shit under my page.
Don't put that energy out there. As somebody who's pretty content on being a second wife to a man who got some older kids, you know, I want to chill with the first wife. Me and sis can have cocktails.
But I don't think that would be a problem. Like,
I think it's two issues. It's how the divorce went and were you a mistress or not. But even if you were the mistress, I think after kids in 5, 6, 10, whatever years, I kind of feel like you just need to be like, all right,
figure it out.
You tried me.
Yeah.
I should have beat your ass, or I did beat your ass.
It's over.
It's over now.
Did you want some cranberries?
Yeah, because like
some cranberry sauce with your stuffing? People
stay like Manietta Shaw and Crystal Renee Smith and Neo were on like The Real.
Yeah, I saw that.
And like, no shade to them. I don't cute what y'all are doing. However, I know too much about the drama prior to this moment. Mm-hmm. Like, come to me in 2010, talk to the people 10, 15 years from now who didn't live through your drama. Kind of how, I like Will, Jada, and Cherie because I don't know, like, when they're telling stuff, they're like, so this happened. It's like, oh, okay, woo, y'all was out here, like, cutting up. Yeah, like, this is crazy.
We don't know.
And they've been doing it. Trey's like, I think he just turned 26, I think Will said. Him and Jada been together since Trey been like 2 or 3 or something. Yeah. At this point, they've been co-parenting for 20 plus years. I like their advice and the fact that at this point it's like, all right, she can come on family vacations. She family. Like, I mean, at the end of the day, she's family. Y'all share kids.
Y'all share a kid.
Like, if something go left, y'all got when he has kids, that y'all grandparents together.
Yeah,
you know,
absolutely.
She had your baby. Like, that's a big deal. Like, she held your kid.
You have to get along. Get along.
Yeah,
get the fuck along.
You'll realize how many people don't get along for real. Even when they told the story about how when they started merging their holidays, how awkward it was. They were just kind of like Jada and Cherie said. They kind of were like it was weird because like low key I really don't like this bitch. But eventually it turned into like, oh, Cherie can cook and she coming. Like, what's that say? What the macaroni at? Like, cause I just thought like even like on her page during Willow's birthday, I guess Willow really likes her lobster mac and cheese and she made it. And she was like, you know, this is my food buddy. We always eat together. And it was just like, this is how this should be.
But that's sweet. I think that's how it should be.
But I do think if it's a lot of drama, like if that lady was messing with your husband, I get the beef and the drama behind it. But I really do think after
20
like
plus years ago, it come out.
I really think after like, I want to tell y'all 2 to 3 years tops, you kind of got it. It has to be draining to beef with like your ex-husband or your baby daddy and like his new chick. It just has to be. But then you have to be secure that your husband ain't gonna mess with her. And I think a lot of people are not secure enough to leave their spouse with their ex thinking they might rehash their love or whatnot.
But you know, I will say this. My mom and my dad did come together one time. This was the first time that I'd seen them physically together since I was 6. And this was about maybe 2013.
Oh, that was recent.
Yeah. And I mean, I never seen them in the same room since they got divorced.
It's sad too because like my mom was a young parent. So I know like with my dad in her grown, even she had me at 20. if you would have gave her the 25, she would have never talked to him. Like, you get what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Like, so it's sad when you have like young parents because in reality, you're just being young. Like, it's some people who I would never talk to. Like, looking back at some dudes, I'd be like, what was I even thinking?
Yeah.
But imagine having a kid from like that era. Like that era. What the hell? So like, my parents, like they have, but not in like a Thanksgiving way, like
the same under the like, because they were at my brother's house.
Oh yeah, we don't do that there. I mean, I don't be in the same room as my own damn bed, so can't expect my mama to be. But yeah, and that, I mean, that's just sad, especially because your parents were married.
My parents were married for 11 years. They got divorced when I was 6.
And see, that's a long time to be married and to be like, I don't fuck with that nigga. Like,
yeah.
Y'all was
and
married,
then not
though.
even like be in the same vicinity of each other.
Yeah, like y'all were married though. Like, I wonder, like, I hope I never have to experience this, but I always wonder where like the friendship dies. Because at some point, it's like, if y'all can't be in the same room with each other, you're not even friends. You're not even, like, associates. Like, you niggas ain't even co-workers.
Nothing.
Like, what happens after meeting, courting, dating,
wedding,
sex, love, wedding, in love, marriage kids,
all that.
babies, you know.
And now y'all don't even see.
Now it's who that nigga, oh, I got a baby bomb, so.
Wait, that's my child's father.
Yeah. Like, I got a homegirl who do that all the time. Like, who? I'm like, you can't say who when you have kids by that person. You only can say who if there's like no remnants of the relationship. The baby's the remnants. So you gotta claim that nigga.
But you know what? I will say this. My mom, I think now that my mom is in a relationship where she's like really happy and she's getting what she deserves. As far as
she got a good man, Savannah.
She has a good man.
Come on, good man, Savannah.
And Ron, God bless Ron. Ron loves my mother, and I'm so happy for it because he loves her to death. And my mom, like even Thanksgiving, my mom was like, "Can you call your dad and see if he wants a plate?"
Okay. Come on, ask for the plate. Get him back, bitch.
And so I'm here like,
give him something he can feel.
And I'm here like, that nigga ain't even text me back.
I'm sorry, Mom. That nigga don't even talk to me.
I said, well, he didn't even text me back, so I don't know if he wants a plate or not. She was just like, well, if he texts you back by the time you leave, let me know. I'll fix him a plate.
Fix him a plate. Come on, sis.
And I'm like, he still ain't texting me back.
Like, it just be really weird how that happens. Like, and then how breakups and adults not working out changes some kids' relationships with their fathers. Because they do.
Yeah. Especially if you're close to one than the other. And then, like, because, my dad was married, but he got divorced from his second wife. And he never got remarried. I don't think that he wants to get remarried. But, I always feel like that nigga, he really wants, like, I feel like everybody wants fucking love. Everybody wants that person.
Everybody want to come home
I
with
think
somebody.
he's capping. Low key.
He might have some young chick that he don't need y'all to know he's messing with.
And I don't want to know that.
Maybe that's what it is.
I really don't.
Well, but send me your daddy IG. Maybe somebody's sugar daddy. I might need to holler at your daddy.
No.
Maybe he got him a young...
No, because the girl that he was messing with was younger than me.
So he can't spend Thanksgiving with her because she the daddy age. Yeah.
I know
she could be her daddy.
So I'm 34. She is probably like maybe 32.
Your daddy pay bills?
I don't know what he does.
Your daddy got money?
No, I don't know what he
What's
does.
up about your daddy? Listen, we need to talk off
don't,
air because I might need to holler at you. Your daddy might need something he can feel.
That ain't the speed. That ain't your speed. That ain't your speed. You're going to be real frustrated.
Don't be hating on me, your daddy.
No,
I might be your stepmom.
No, you going to be real frustrated. No, ma'am, I ain't going to put that on you.
Oh, okay.
But anyways, co-parenting, guys. During the holidays, I feel like it's important for kids to not feel stressed trying to divide their time between their parents. I don't care how old you are and how long you've been separated from your significant other. That shit is stressful.
Listen, just because you decided to have kids from a nigga who already had 2 kids and 2 baby mamas don't mean your kids need to suffer. Take your kids over there, be sister wives for Turkey Day, and let the kids play together. It don't have to be this difficult. All y'all can drop y'all kids off at that nigga house. Stop Stop doing that to kids because you decided to lay down with a nigga who already had a wife or a baby mama or whatever. Like, stop.
That's a word, bitch.
Listen. So,
anyways, tell me, who's our Woman Crush Wednesday?
So, our Woman Crush Wednesday goes to Josephine Potter. They called her Joey on the show. It's Katie Holmes, and it's from the show Dawson's Creek.
Dawson's Creek.
I don't want to wait
for our lives to be over.
I want to know right now, will it be? So listen, I was a huge fan.
You watched Dawson's Creek, the whitest white show ever.
I always watch white people shit. I really genuinely did. I told you that though.
I've never heard you talk about a white person show.
First of all, I watched Clueless. I was a huge fan of Friends. Still love Jennifer Aniston. I watched Sex in the City. I have a white girl play mix on title right now because who came home every day and watched TRL was me. Point blank, Third Eye Blind, got it. No,
okay, Third Eye Blind, bitch.
Listen, just because.
Wow. Okay,
don't try it.
Talk to me.
Don't try it. Just because I said I'm not besties with no white girl, don't mean I didn't do white girl shit. I just said I would never be a best friend with a white girl.
Oh man,
but no. So
hysterical.
I used to go up for those 4 kids in Cape Side. I did. If you guys don't know, Dawson's Creek came on WB from like 1998 to 2003.
Yes.
It was a show about. Okay, side note, Dawson had a big fucking head.
He did. He
really had
like a football head.
He really had Dawson literally had a big.
Was my favorite.
Listen, so anyway,
I like Dawson.
I did like Dawson, but anyway, originally
he had a weird shape.
So me and my homegirl were like super obsessed with this show. We used to call each other during the commercial breaks because like we were all into this Dawson and Joey and Pacey love story, and we were obsessive. But Joey is my Woman Crush Wednesday because out of everybody on the show, you could just tell that Joey came from like the rougher side of the tracks. Her mother died of breast cancer when she was like 13. Her daddy was out here being Scarface, selling drugs, so they had put him in jail. Her sister had a black baby daddy. Apparently, that was a problem in Cape Side because they mentioned her. I forgot her sister's name, but they mentioned Joey's sister having that black baby daddy. A little too much for my black ass liking, I'll be honest. But, neither here nor there at this point. So, Joey basically was just trying to get out. Like, the first episode or 2, she made it clear, like, all I want to do is get out of this godforsaken town and live my best fucking life. But this shit family I have won't let me. I'm in love with my best friend who don't even see me as like a girl. I come to this house with my best friend and his mama and daddy are happy. I'm rowing my little boat down the creek from the ghetto. Like, Joey just had a lot going on and they just wouldn't let my sis live.
She did.
So, at the beginning of the show, that was like her main goal. So we go through like their whole high school and like early college years. Dawson finally sees her as like a girlfriend material. They go out. Then she realizes that her whole world has always revolved around him. So she get with some other nigga. That nigga turned out to be gay. So then she started messing with Pacey.
Yeah.
That broke up the friendships. Dawson and Pacey really never recovered till like the end of the damn series once Pacey started fucking with Joey. And the whole time I'm upset because I wanted Joey and Dawson to be together. Like, I was highly pissed during that series finale when she didn't end up with Dawson. But then I grew up and realized that Pacey was actually the nigga for her. So at the end, after all this bullshit went on, her daddy got out of jail. She ended up wearing a wire to get him caught up because he was selling drugs outside the ice house. Joey they wouldn't let my good sis live. And all my girl said was she wanted to make good grades and get out that godforsaken town. And guess what my good sis did? She made good grades and got out that godforsaken town. And at the end of the day, that is it. You are not where you come from. You are not your upbringing. You are not even your family. If you are trying to get the figgity fuck out of somewhere like Cape Side or whatever hood, a ghetto, a city, a town, a country you in, you do the work and you can pull yourself up out of it. Joey is like Oprah. Oprah did the same damn thing. Oprah said, what I won't do is be in these backwoods washing clothes with my Meemaw. I will be Oprah Winfrey. And guess who Oprah Winfrey is right now? Oprah goddamn Winfrey. So shout out to Joey. That was Katie Holmes' character. Even though I was a huge Dawson's Creek fan, I couldn't relate to them white kids. I had to tell my mama where I was going. Because the white kids on Dawson's Creek was just like coming in and out on their free will. And all the white kids I knew in high school were like the kids from Dawson's Creek. Like, I don't ever recall them like asking their parents to go. Not even telling, asking their parents to go somewhere. Like, I asked my mama on Monday, can I go to a party on Saturday? That bitch didn't answer me to Saturday. Like, I asked her every day until Saturday. So I can't relate to Dawson's Creek because them niggas was just like, the only person who had any parent that said something was Jen. But then even after like season 1 or 2, Jen's grandma gave the fuck up. She was just like, do you, Jen? But like, no, for real, like, it would be like Dawson walking in the house and his parents like, oh, where are you coming from? It's like, nigga, it's nighttime. Like, what do you mean? Why you don't know where your child at? Like, or even when him and Joey started messing around, the dad took the ladder. And that was another thing about these 90s white kids shows that I can't relate to. That ladder just being by your bedroom window instead of using the front door was some shit that would never happen at my house. Mom,
we got questions. Why the fuck you got that goddamn ladder?
We had a ladder and I had an upstairs bedroom. And you crazy as hell if you think my mama would have let that ladder be by my window. And I'm just like, oh, he coming through the window at random times of the day. Like, girl, what? And then with his dad, the thing is, he got caught making out with Joey in his bedroom. And it's like, nothing happened. That ladder was back up there the next episode. I'm like, these white kids, them white kids on Dawson's Creek were wild.
Wow.
I mean, them niggas really was just like telling their parents when and where they was gonna go. And that was just that. And I can't relate to that. So that's why I understood Tia Landry. I understood Tamara Campbell. I understand Moesha because them niggas had to beg their parents to go somewhere. I had to beg my mama to go somewhere. And my mama still told me no up until the last minute. And them niggas never had no curfew. I ain't never heard Dawson mama like be home early. Them niggas just came and go and say they please. So Dawson's Creek though, every song on Dawson's Creek I just put on a playlist because I thought about it randomly. It was like, let me make me a white girl mix. And I did, and I lived. So shout out to Dawson's Creek. Shout out to everybody on that show. Y'all aged well. Y'all gave me, it was like the melodrama that I needed. And Joey got out and now she dates Jamie Foxx. So it's a great life.
Yeah, she is.
So shout out to WB. I'm with it.
A good black man.
She did. Dawson's Creek, Pretty Little Liars. I've tapped into
Gilmore Girls.
I didn't do Gilmore Girls. I didn't really like Gilmore Girls.
Gossip Girl.
I did Gossip Girl. I did Clueless for sure. I was a huge fan of the TV show Clueless.
I didn't like the TV show.
I loved it.
I just liked the movie.
I did Beverly Hills 90210,
yes.
Melrose Place.
Brenda.
Yes. Even though
Kelly.
I liked Kelly. Even though Kelly was a Jezebel. I loved Kelly and Dylan together. Yes. I still think randomly about the day Dylan's
got blown up.
The daddy car got blown up. I think about that like an obscene a lot, like it just happened.
Yeah.
I also think about the time that Donna got drunk at prom and couldn't graduate,
or when they showed up in the same dress.
Yes, I do. I think about random tidbits of Beverly Hills 90210 like more often. Girl, I remember when they added Kelly Kapowski to it. You remember when they added Tiffany Thiessen? But that was like later, when Brenda had an attitude and left to Paris and never came back.
That was my show, man.
I did like Meryl. I liked them all. I did.
Melrose Place.
I did watch Melrose Place.
That was too grown. I shouldn't have watched that show.
I watched a lot, but I still watch a lot of TV. I watched a lot of television growing up, and luckily for me, my mom wasn't one of them parents who you can't watch that. Mm-hmm. She let me watch any and everything, so I was able to I got into any and everything. Any pop culture popular stuff of the 90s I probably watched. Yeah. Except I did watch Friends later. I watched Friends when I was in college. I didn't watch Friends when it was on, but I think that came on the same night as Martin and Living Single, so that says why.
Yeah.
My blackness didn't allow me to watch Friends.
I didn't start watching Friends until I was living with my best friend.
Yeah,
that's all she watched.
But I had a cousin, this old hood ass cousin, rest in peace, he died. We called him Noop Noop. Noop Noop put me on Friends. One day I'm like, what, you watch this? And he was just like, yeah, man, it's funny. And he was just so
it is. Friends is funny.
I didn't expect him to be rewatching it, and then I did like Friends. I could not get into Will and Grace like everybody said I would.
Oh,
I stopped.
That is my fucking show.
I couldn't get into Will and Grace.
I love Will and Grace.
But yeah, all you cute little teeny bopper shows. I liked all She's All That. I was rushing to the movies. I was very much into Freddie Prinze Jr. and Michelle Gellar era of time, Cruel Intentions. I was one of those kids. So white pop culture, you had a young Ebony. I watched
that movie on Netflix,
Cruel Intentions. Yeah, I love that movie with Reese Witherspoon. Mm-hmm. Yeah, and they had that one song I like with the violins. I can't think of how it goes right now. Oh, I need to add that to my playlist.
Dun, 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 yeah. Dun, dun, dun. It's the sweetest thing. I think it's
Memories. Yeah. I did. And Pacey was in that too. So and the crowd, it was an era, like white pop culture is a very big part of my childhood as well, because I mean, it was good. Like Sarah Michelle Gellar, Freddie Prinze Jr.
When she did Buffy the Vampire Slayer, I remember I used to get blue press-on nails because she would always have these weird colored nails, and I would get blue press-on nails, and I would watch this show with my grandma because I was a little scared. But
I can't.
But nonetheless, my grandma would watch it with me, and I used to think that I was a vampire slayer.
No, and shout out to the original Buffy the Vampire movie.
Oh, yeah.
I think Dylan's in that from 90210.
Yes, he was.
Yeah, that's Luke Perry. Luke Perry's his name. Yes, I loved that movie.
Yes, I did.
But so this week, guys, we're not recovering from anything particular. This is kind of like a
leftovers, potluck. We're
calling it recovering from all of the above, the leftover episode. And so, what we're gonna do, we don't truly do hot topics on this show. So this is just a show where we get to talk about what the hell we want to talk about. We've done a show like this before. It was like show number 34. It was recovering from all of the above, the rants and randomness episode. So, let's just kick this off.
Kick it.
Rest in peace, Kim Porter. Let's just start there. Just start there. The thing about Kim Porter, because like me and my friend were talking about it, and we were trying to figure out why we were so like affected by her death, but it dawned on me that Kim Porter had been a part of our lives inadvertently for a very long time. Because I don't know about everybody else, but like back in the day, we used to get Essence and Ebony and all the magazines to our house. So
Jet?
We used to buy Jet at the grocery store because Jet used to always be like by the bubble gum when you like close out. Yeah. So we used to get Jet like that, but we got Essence at the house. And I remember when Diddy, like I knew who Kim was because of like Diddy and stuff like that, but like I really got to know Kim when Diddy did his True Life on MTV. No, Dear Diary. He did a Dear Diary on MTV, and she was pregnant with the twins. And then right after that, they did that Essence cover where they talked about life post like J-Lo. I won't talk about that, what I thought about that article then, because child. She
did go ham.
But since then, like basically, she's been a part of your life. You watched her kids grow up. I knew when the twins came around. She's just been there, and not just in your face, just like, oh, Kim Porter. Kim Porter. So it's just sad to see that, and to know that her kids went to school, and then that was it. And I couldn't imagine being like, I think they're like 12.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine being like 12 and, in middle school.
Peak.
Saying bye to my mama.
Yeah.
And then.
Yeah.
That's
tough, man.
It is.
I don't know. That's really fucking tough to lose your, like, I couldn't imagine losing my mother at 34.
Right.
Let alone 12.
Yeah. So, and I like seeing everybody's Misa Hilton, his first baby, Justin's mom, his first baby mom, the one who has the bright blonde hair in all the early 90s videos. Sarah, who is the mother of Chance, Cassie, and Little Kim, and Faith. I just seeing like everybody, Nene Leakes and Candy, and everybody's like kind words about how cool she was.
Yeah.
I'll be sure. It was you know, that's the kind of like effect you want to have on people when it's all said and done.
Absolutely.
And because everybody seemed like very like, even if she like graced your presence for 5 seconds, apparently you knew.
Do you start to think like, okay, what, like in that kind of situation, like what do you think like that would happen if something were to happen?
What would people say about me?
Because I think
do,
like that. Because I kind of
do.
low key think like, damn, what would motherfuckers say about me?
Like, what would my legacy be? Like, what would people miss about me?
What would they post about me?
Yeah, like, cause like I like to think that I don't want to say like I'm a good time, but I like to think
bitch was a good dancer and she was a good time.
no, like I would want people to say like I did was like a good time. Like, you know, I'm gonna miss like her, just her being there, her being funny, because it did kind of make me feel like super. I felt like my cousins were talking, they were like, you know, we go up your Facebook page all the time because you're just so dramatic and funny, and it's like. It's stuff like that that people miss about you. So I would just hope people like miss like that. I hope to think I bring a good energy around, because that's what it felt like with her. Yeah, it felt like you knew you met her. Yeah. Like if you met her for 5 seconds,
when
you
I
knew.
heard, I literally was just like, Kim Porter.
It was really. It felt really hella random.
It felt very.
I thought somebody lied. I was
just like, dog, this is not real.
Kim Porter didn't die.
And so then, you know, I'm starting to look like on social media. I'm like, nah, that's not fucking real.
And then to see how many people she was actually really cool with, like that had like real life personal pictures.
Yeah.
So it was just like a beautiful thing to see, like how loved she was, and like what is at that point, especially now. Not saying because I mean we're not old, but I think looking at death and how like life goes, I think you really need to start, and me included, need to start thinking about how you treat people, even in passing, because even some of the stories were just like, I met her once here, and it was just like this energy, this spirit. So whatever monkey you got on your back, whatever attitude you got, me included, like y'all gotta release some of that stuff, because that's
because you don't want somebody to remember you
like,
as an asshole.
That bitch dead. Yeah, like man, that bitch dead.
I'm glad.
Ding, ding, ding. The witch is dead. Yeah, like you don't want that.
I thought about that. Like, damn, I don't want nobody saying no fucked up ass shit. If something were to ever happen to me, I would hope that people would say kind things.
And I would hope not even kind things. It was not even just like her friends. Like I expect,
or just like people would just
like I expect your friends to build you up. But your experience,
people, other people, not even your friends, but just people like that have experienced you.
Like I would like to think that when it's all said and done, people will be like the people who listen to this podcast will be like, damn, I'ma miss Wednesdays because it, you know, whatever. So like that, I want complete strangers who have encountered me to be like, oh,
she was cool.
I remember her, she was cool as shit. I mean, granted, it's some people from like 2004 to like 2013 ain't gonna have no good things to say about me. We gonna wash all them bitches. But anybody, goddamn it,
I'm a haunt them into saying some that shit about me.
Listen, now some of y'all from about 2002 to about 2014, I understand. If you ain't got kind things to say about me, I deserve it. But you know, I would like to think from at least 2016 to now, if you encountered me, it's been a blessing.
I encountered you at 2014.
Well, yeah. Okay, all the bitches who I don't fuck with, then they probably gonna say terrible things about me. But I would just like to think that people, at the end of the day, miss your presence. Yeah. People just be like, I remember that one time I seen her in like Publix, and like, she just, you know.
She grabbed a sandwich and she was so nice.
Yeah.
She waved.
Yeah. Like, Kim feels like a warm blanket. Like, everything felt like
she was
like a breath of fresh air. And that's how you want to tap out.
You know, and I started, girl.
And not being necessarily like in Kingdom Come.
So, like, the other day, like, I felt a little sick, right? And I was like thinking like, damn, because you know they said that she had like
pneumonia takes you out. Pneumonia, a lot of people die from pneumonia.
But they said that she had pneumonia, and it was just like, you know, untreated. Mm-hmm. And I started feeling sick. I started getting the chills, and I was just like, Lord, I cannot go out like this. I don't want pneumonia. I don't want that bug. Jesus,
Yeah,
I started praying.
You can't, but that pneumonia, when that walking pneumonia be taking people out for real. Like that fluid in your lung, that walking pneumonia has taken a lot of people out. And the flu too. You got to be really careful if you're sick and because a lot of people be thinking,
girl, I just want to pump my body full of vitamin C.
Because you know, like when you be having a cold, everything, they be like, oh, run its course. So a lot of times you be like, oh, it just needs to run its course.
Like a week.
Yeah, because
give yourself a good week.
Yeah, then the next thing you know, you
dead.
That's
not funny.
But
That's
you
not funny.
You tapping out. Yeah.
No, hell no.
So everybody just
take care of yourselves, man.
Care of yourself.
Sick, please go to the doctor, and if the doctor is not telling you what you need,
go see a second opinion.
You need to get a second opinion because it's real out here in the field. It's just take care of yourself.
And rest in peace.
That's awful, man.
That's terrible.
Yeah.
But so have you watched Ready to Love?
I've been watching snippets. I will admit
Shout out to everyone who comes on Recovering Party Girls page and enjoys mess
like we do
for Ready to Love. Because
I will say,
I don't know how we end up in this mess. Listen, we haven't
that
talked.
shit is so fucking funny though, because I think the last time we spoke, my brother never told me the exact. So apparently, my brother.
Okay. So what happened is we watched Ready to Love. This was 2 weeks ago. We binge watched it. And my friend was like, y'all were really funny because I watched the show. You should recap it. And I'm like, ain't nobody watching Ready to Love because I never see nobody really talk about it.
Right.
I guess it's for like the real aunties, like, you know, the 40 plus people.
Right.
So apparently we talked about it again and I posted about it. And Adrianna's brother, Aaron from Ready to Love, Mike from Ready to Love, Alex from Ready to Love, the person who hired the casting director,
yes, the casting director,
Melinda from Ready to Love, all came on this post talking that good shit. And who read it all was me. Okay? Listen, shout out to Melinda. Hey girl.
Melinda!
Hey girl. But so apparently, so I look and I see Adrianna's brother follows the show on IG. So I see this pop up. Was like, oh, I know AC. And I'm like, this name looked familiar. So I clicked to make sure because I thought it was Adrianna's brother, but I wasn't sure. So I clicked. And I'm like, oh, look at Adrianna in the profile picture.
She fucking calls me.
Listen.
She said, you need to go call your brother right now. You need to call him right now because he is friends with Aaron.
And we need to know.
So I call him. And he like giving me like the runaround. And I'm like, dog.
How you know
Give
him?
me the tea.
Yeah, how you
Give
know
me
him?
the fucking tea because we think he's a doucher.
I do think he's an asshole, yes.
We think he's a huge doucher. But I need to, my brother, I guess it's like a bro code or some.
Oh, he ain't sell him out?
He ain't gonna sell him
out.
out.
Fuck that.
My brother's a gent. But needless to say.
So, what he said?
I tried to get some information out of him. He said he's a good guy.
I
think he's a good guy to guys, not to women.
Because your brother actually said that on a post. He was like, "Oh, I know AC. He cool people." And I put the eye emoji. Like, you sure?
I take that as I think he's a cool guy to guys, just not to women.
Because he's an asshole on the show. If it's nothing about his personality on the show that's attractive.
Nothing about him is attractive.
And anybody, all them women gawking over him out their goddamn mind.
I think that I personally think that he has a narcissistic personality. Just by his demeanor and how every fucking
and for him to be ugly. That's just really fucking me up.
I mean, it's just something about a guy in every fucking scene of a reality show. You're lifting up your shirt and you're doing all even with him and Melinda.
Shout out to Melinda.
Just
for Melinda.
She needs her own show. Anyways, but I just feel like how he handled that situation was completely and utterly. It's just disrespectful.
No. So here's my problem with Aaron. So when everybody started commenting, because the issue was the casting director came on the post.
She did.
And basically said that they
didn't have anybody that was.
They didn't cast the people that were suitable for the women. Right. So basically, if it was a perfect show, we wouldn't be interested, which I can see where she's going with that. We probably wouldn't. We like, people like they reality shows that have a touch of mess.
Like trash.
So She said basically they skimped over like the really quality eligible men for the women on the show. Because if you're being honest, the men in the show are our age. They're between the ages of like 32 and like 35. Well, Mike is 39. I think Mike might be the oldest, but Aaron's like 34.
Yes, he is. 33.
32. He's my age.
I think
so. I think if he's 32,
33, 34, somewhere in there.
And the other, and Mike might be the oldest one. He might be 38 or 39. But the women on that show, with the exception of the one with the 27 piece, I can't think of her name, but the one with the 27 piece, everybody else is like 40 plus and been through some shit and have jobs and all that good stuff, or have careers.
Doctors.
She's a doctor. She did say Dr. Ferrari. She was a doctor. She did say. But my thing was, so the casting director said that they basically cast it that way. But then the issue too is, I feel like the women kind of reap what they sowed. Like at the beginning of the show, everybody had a chance to kind of pick. They got the chance to pick the remaining three. But if we're being completely honest, they really weren't checking for a lot of them anyway, because they were either too short or didn't look good. Aaron, Alex, and Mike are arguably, are like the tallest and the most attractive.
Body-wise. Yeah.
They really weren't giving too many people a chance to begin with. Like, I knew the Reverend wasn't gonna last. The one dude who had a nice body but was kind of short wasn't gonna last. They kind of, the situation the women are in is because they put themselves in that situation. Because at the end of the day, Mike shouldn't even lasted this long, because from that first episode, Mike was already into that one girl. Shay. Chili. We'll call it Chili. Shaya? Is it Shaya?
It's Shay. Shaya.
The one that keeps who kind of reminds me of Chili.
I think she's very pretty. I think that they would
is. But from that first episode, when they were supposed to be mixing and mingling at that house, he was just talking to her. He was not paying any of those women any mind. So honestly, those women shouldn't even pick him to be on the show, because he technically had already chose his person. The only reason he entertaining this other shit is just because you have to, because he's on the show. And he didn't even try to pretend to like he wanted to get to know nobody. They went over and sat down with him and was like, "Oh, are y'all together? What, y'all a couple? I mean, I don't know if you should stay on the show because you ain't talking to nobody." No, he shouldn't have stayed on the show, because he already showed that he wasn't interested in none of you hoes no way. And then that was the same thing, I think, with Alex and Tiffany. He kind of linked up with Tiffany off rip. So really, they started choosing people who essentially kind of were unavailable, who weren't interested in to begin with. It was other people like making their rounds and really trying to talk to him and really try to know him, and they was just like, nope. He like my brother. Everybody who ain't 6'1" like your brother. Like, girl, what? Everybody who ain't 6'5" like your brother. Like, girl, huh? But I can be cool with all that. My issue, and I can see why they picked them. I get it, because if I was in the same situation, those would probably be the final three, whatever. The issue I have with Aaron is he's an asshole on the show too, but I went to his IG page and he's boasting himself up on his IG page, which is kind of like, if I was like a real life troll, I would be like going back and forth with him on his page, but I'm not going to do that. But if he slide his ass over to Recovering Party Girls, I'm letting his ass have it. Because like he posted the clip of Boomerang and was like, "Oh, this is what my homegirl says it looks like when I'm on the show." Basically how like Lady Eloise was trying to come on to Marcus. And like that low-key offended me, because I think he was trying to insinuate to like Melinda. But at the end of the day, Marcus slept with Lady Eloise. Right. So you saying that like Marcus played Lady Eloise. He didn't play Lady Eloise. Lady Eloise played him.
Yep.
She got some dick and didn't promote him. Like, are we forgetting how this movie goes? Like, sit your ass down. And then he put up a thin line between love and hate when like Martin was talk about how he in a real life Fatal Attraction. And once again, are we forgetting the context of that fucking movie? Martin kept bothering Brandy. Darnell kept bothering Brandy. She told him. Not even that. She avoided him. She said no to him. She was trying to swerve that nigga.
She told him, "Leave me alone."
And she kept telling him,
"What you want?
Hey, no problem. You good?
We cool.
Thank you for my lalik. I don't want to be bothered." This nigga showed up to her job. This nigga broke into her goddamn rental home and
what was it? The chocolate factory? Invited her out to the factory.
Had her at the chocolate factory. Like, he hunted Brandy Webb down. Shout out to Martin and Lynn Whitfield. He hunted Brandy Webb down. Brandy Webb said multiple times how
leave me alone.
I'm not playing these games. I don't like these young boy games. I don't like this drama.
She told him, "Leave me
Please
alone.
keep me out of your mess. I'm over here being peaceful. I have no issues with nobody.
God
I don't
bless.
have no drama. You know, your club look like it's popping. Congratulations on the chocolate factory. But leave me out your bullshit. This nigga not only, and then he courted her. He took her out to eat. They was playing that I See Us in the Park. Like, you got like a whole little montage.
Yeah.
This nigga horseback riding. This nigga taking her to the ghetto to eat fried chicken.
Yeah.
He rubbing her feet.
Yeah.
He trying on clothes. He cracking jokes. He being charming. He doing all that shit.
She told him.
And
Don't
once
do
again, hey, I don't play these games.
I don't play these games.
And then, on top of all that, she was just like, listen, please show up for my birthday. That's all I ask. That's all she asked from that punk ass nigga. Nope. That's not what Darnell did.
He wanted to go to the chocolate factory.
He wanted to go to the chocolate factory and hang out with Regina King. He wanted to sit on the back of the truck and talk about childhood memories with Regina King. So him posting that was just like, no.
That's not how it went.
At the end of the day,
That's not how
Brandy
it went.
Webb is not wrong. Like, Brandy Webb was wrong when I was a kid. When I was like, she crazy. When I didn't understand
Yeah,
it.
you didn't understand
When
it.
I got grown, it was just like, oh, he kept fucking with her. She shouldn't have tied him up and held a gun to him. Let's clear that up. I wouldn't have beat myself with oranges.
Yeah.
I would have put my hands in my door, my arm in my bedroom, my closet door, and started slamming it.
That's extreme.
I wouldn't have went that far. No, I wouldn't have mushed no cake in his. Okay, the cake. I wouldn't have did the cake either. I don't think I would have went as far as the cake.
I would have done the cake.
Would I have brought the cake back to him like she did?
With the knife in it?
She definitely had it in the trash can. I didn't see nothing wrong with that, to be honest. She wasn't bothering nobody. Like, she threw it in the trash can. She didn't knock on your door. She just wanted you to know that she knew that you was laid up. Like, that's all.
She wanted to know. She wanted you to know. She knew
that's
what was
all.
going on.
Listen, I just want you to know I know where you at. And I stand.
I respect that.
And she didn't fight him. She didn't say nothing. She didn't say nothing. Hey,
I respect it.
Hey, kind sir, here's this cake. I just want you to know I know exactly where the fuck you at.
Oh shit!
I need you to know.
respect some gangster shit. Yeah, like that. That's gangster.
Now, when she put the arm in the door, I didn't understand it. I didn't understand self-harm. I get upset when I have to pop a zit. So I can't understand that, and I never got the oranges. Brandy, maybe somebody can explain to me how
because they're heavy, maybe perhaps, and like, they make you bruise. I don't know,
but I couldn't see myself like beating my like. But once again, that was a little too extreme. But the point of this whole thing was, at the end of the day, Darnell kept fucking with Brandy.
He did,
and he got what he deserved.
He got what he deserved. Absolutely.
Now, granted, the gun was a bit much. Chasing Regina and Bobby Brown, a bit much.
But
holding him hostage.
You push a woman to the edge. She warned him.
Trying to throw the radio in the bathtub, a bit much.
Warned him. She warned him.
But that's what, so he posted these things trying to take digs at the women of the show, and I can't relate, and I need him to get better movies, because as an avid movie watcher,
it doesn't add up. It doesn't apply. I don't know. Maybe next week I'll try to watch some movies in the next week and maybe give him some better options to post. But so shout out to everybody from Ready to Love, especially Melinda. We stand for Queen.
You. Come on,
Queen.
Justice for Melinda.
Did you see her latest post on Instagram?
Girl, with that bodysuit.
With that bodysuit with that leg cocked up.
Girl, Melinda said with the clear shoes on. Melinda had them clear shoes on, and Melinda said a queen.
A queen.
And the queen lived happily ever after in her castle. I'm like,
I said, clap, Melinda. Clap, fucking clap.
Y'all,
bitch, you got it.
Listen,
bitch, you got the juice and the
Melinda
squeeze.
was hanging out with Tiffany the other day. They went to somebody. I feel like a Hawks game, maybe a Falcons game.
I think
or something.
so. Yes.
Yeah, I do peruse. I do peruse Melinda's page. I am in Melinda's comments. I'm there.
Melinda, you are a queen, and we stand, honey.
We do. Can you tell Will Packer to give us give y'all a reunion show, because I have some questions, and can you tell?
Let NatoyaEbony be a comment.
Listen, I got some questions, bitch. Y'all don't want me on own set. I get kicked off because I got some questions. Listen, Aaron gonna cuss my black ass out. I already know. I feel like Aaron
gonna be right there recording. As she gets carried out.
Shout out to Aaron. He might be a really lovely person in real life.
Men.
In real life, to people.
To men. Not to
we don't
women.
know. It's just a TV show. They might edit him wrong. Oh,
it's
and Melinda,
always the editing.
Listen, Melinda, question. Melinda did drop some Tito about this episode last week. She said that Aaron showed up 2 hours late to his Top Golf date. And he said he was working. But our good sis Melinda came into the comments and said he indeed wasn't working. He was on the phone with her. Bloop. Melinda, did y'all sleep together? Y'all was banging.
Hey, you know what? She laid it low and spread it wide. She
And
did
I
what
don't
she
blame
had
her.
to do.
I don't
don't
blame
blame her. Get your dick.
Aaron looked like
Get your dick.
Aaron looked like he had sex with you like you the one and only too. Cause you know, fuck
Like he'll
niggas
grab
always-
your head.
Yeah.
And look into your eyes.
You know, niggas who ain't really got nowhere to stay. Fuck niggas with multiple baby mamas. They always make love to you.
They will grab your head and look you dead ass in your eye.
Yes.
And as they insert themselves into you.
Right. I'm falling in love right now. What do you
Look, just like this, on top of you. They say, no, I want to be on top. I want to look you in your eyes.
Right in my pupils.
And that's what the fuck he probably did.
Yeah, and he the type that whisper softly in your ear. Yeah,
You're like, I love you.
Yeah. This
is
feel good
it.
to you?
It's my pussy.
This feel good to you?
It's my pussy.
Yeah, all that, it gets you. Don't talk too dirty.
Look, whose pussy is this?
Don't talk too dirty in my ear. We're getting married. Keep your conversation to a minimum.
Look, whose pussy is this?
Listen,
It's yours.
Listen, I done promised a whole lot of stuff. Listen, you gotta.
I love you.
But Aaron
love you.
Aaron don't look like he hit you from the back. He look like he makes love. He's gonna be on top of you making love slow. He had sex with you like a 90s R&B song.
Look, and we'll have a 90s R&B song playing in the background.
On his title right now. Aaron, what you put on your sex mix? He got Jodeci on there. He got
Forever My Lady.
He definitely got Forever My Lady.
An R. Kelly song.
He definitely got R. Kelly because he ain't mute him. Niggas like that don't mute R. Kelly. He definitely got R. Kelly because fuck niggas never mute.
Seems like you're ready.
Like you ready.
Girl, are you ready? That's exactly what he got.
He got
That's
Bump and Grind.
song, Bump and Grind.
He got Bump and Grind on there.
You remind me of my G.
He got Greatest Sex. Let me see the greatest.
TP2.
The greatest. Greatest. Listen, I know we supposed to mute R. Kelly, but one thing about TP2 is it goes now.
TP2.
Listen.
He got some TP2.
Listen, we can mute R. Kelly all we want to, but half on the baby still go. Listen.
And that's probably what he playing.
Half on the baby.
Whose pussy is this?
He raw dogging too, because when you do that, when you do all that, you raw dogging. Ain't no condom used on that type of sex. That's straight raw dogging. Aaron got the game fucked up. I know his ways.
The condom is too tight.
Yeah.
The condom's too tight.
Let me just take it off. And you just
Okay, look. I'm gonna stick that. You good?
I'm sticking
look,
it in.
you good? Yeah. I'm good.
Yeah, that's it. Nigga, right there, just raw dogging you, stroking you.
And you're like, yes.
To mute R. Kelly. Right there. Just right there. SWV. Rain, come on. Rain down. Around all in the background. Did you just hear rain falling? Just one to the arms of the one who escaped. Just slid on in. Escape. Just right there.
And you in there.
Avant, don't you say no tonight. Oh, y'all nasty. Avant, don't you say no tonight?
As soon as he take off that condom, it's gone. It's over.
Listen. He take that condom off the don't you say no tonight. It's a wrap. I feel her.
I'm in there. I'm in there.
I see. Have y'all heard Neo's Mirror? Baby, wait, how that song go? I gotta find it. But Neo's Mirror too is a nasty one. Okay.
Shit.
Okay. Meeting in my bedroom. Okay.
He got you questioning.
Got your life. And then slide in some Smooth Aaliyah. What's the one from the first album? Let Me Know. Let that shit cool while y'all have pillow talk. Bitch, you in love.
And then you like, babe. And then he's spooning.
Yeah.
He gonna put that arm around you.
And your 27 piece is shifty. You got the game fucked up. Listen. I know what Aaron doing. I know. We know the game.
I know the game. We know the game.
I used to talk to this one dude who was half homeless, and that's how. I swear to God. I swear to you. By default, I ain't really know. You ever met a guy?
Bitch.
You ever met?
Bitch, I'm really trying hard to swallow my beer.
He was half homeless. Like, I didn't know.
You know when somebody's half homeless.
And I didn't realize it because I had never dealt with nobody who was half homeless.
Yeah.
But
they have the same tendencies.
I didn't know. The sex is amazing. They nasty. It's always 90s.
They dick you down the first night.
Yeah, it's always like 90s music and somewhere in the vicinity of it. And then they start wanting to chill like
at the house.
Yeah, like
At your house.
Yeah, it's
never at their house.
It's never at their house.
It's always at your house.
And then, like, he always come bearing gifts and food.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. It's always, I'll bring the food, I'll bring some wine.
That nigga showed up to my house at 2 in the morning with crawfish. How? This is 2 in the morning. Oh, I just came from a crawfish boil. Well, it's 2 in the morning.
I thought about it.
Yeah, I bet you did. You thought about this bed. My bed is popping. My headboard's leather. My room's popping. I get it.
Shit.
So, yeah, you know.
Oh, he said he thought about you.
He did. He showed up. Girl, 2 o'clock in the morning, that nigga had some crawfish. I was like, in a box. In a, you know, like the beer, like the lid
box
to like.
Of beers?
Yeah, no. Like, you know, like if you buy like a bulk of paper, how they had a lid.
Yeah.
It was like crawfish in there, and it's just like, I thought about you. I'm just like, with these crawfish, like crawfish only fun when they hot anyway. Who eats cold crawfish and who reheats crawfish? So it's just like, nigga, if you needed, all you needed somewhere to stay, and that was like because you know niggas correlate women with food, so it's like if I feed her, I'm good. Because it's
like, niggas, we know y'all's game, niggas.
I mean, I'm not saying y'all I don't fall for it. Listen, I'm not gonna say I don't let you ride.
I'll fall for it.
I'll let the game ride sometimes. I'll let the game.
I'm hungry.
But by this time I was like over him, because then as I talked to him more, I realized this nigga was lightweight homeless.
Or he maybe lived with his parents.
No. He was lightweight homeless. He was married and had a girlfriend. Technically, I was like his side piece.
Bitch, and was homeless
Because apparently, so what happened was, this sounds so terrible. This is my past, you guys. What happened was, so he was married, but got caught with the mistress. The mistress got pregnant. So the wife put him out.
Okay.
But him and the mistress stayed with her mama or something.
Probably.
So she pregnant. The wife is done with it, and then
he brings you crawfish.
Yeah, he bring me crawfish and try to lure me, because then like he was like bumming it on his like friend's sofa, because like he was a friend of a friend. It was just like, it was a whole mess. So the thing is, now I still know him. I do. I still see him, like, because I'm still friends with the mutual friends. So I see him and I say, "What's up?" Like, we cool, but it's like,
who is he?
I wouldn't do that.
You don't disclose?
Yeah, I wouldn't do that.
Disclose?
But yeah, I wouldn't tell him.
No.
But he, yeah. So I still see him and we cool. Like, we say what up, and I forget that we used to mess around, because this was like 3 years ago. So I forget that we used to mess around. So like randomly they'll bring it up, and then I'll just kind of like,
that is hysterical.
I'll kind of just like laugh it off. Like, I can't believe I was talking to this homeless ass nigga. But the story isn't well. He has a good relationship with the mistress's child.
That's all that matters.
And him and the wife got back together. So
wow.
So he has a place to live now.
Damn it.
And apparently he had got like a good job now, and everything's like
so
going
he's back on track.
He's back on track. So in short, stay with your wife and don't cheat on her, and your life is better. And you don't have to give people. You have to give people a homeless dick.
And crawfish.
Yeah, you have to give niggas homeless
dick and crawfish.
So that's that.
OMG.
And I just want to shout out to the Burn in Hell, the writers to Sex and the City. So last week I'm a huge fan. Well, yeah, I'm a huge fan of Sex and the City. And they said the third movie wasn't happening because Kim Cattrall. It's not happening. It's not happening. Yeah. Kim Cattrall the third movie isn't happening because Kim Cattrall can't stand Sarah Jessica Parker, which I find low-key hilarious. But they actually talked about the script, because the third movie was really going to happen. It had a script, and in the script, they killed Big. So here's the problem. I don't want to see that shit. If I go see the third installment of Sex and the City, I don't want to see Carrie mourning the whole movie, because apparently he died of a heart attack early on in the film. So the whole film is really her mourning Big's death. And that's just like, at this point, I'm happy Kim Cattrall don't really fuck with Sarah Jessica Parker, and y'all can just let Sex and the City just die.
I don't see how that would even. First of all, she's been mourning this motherfucker since
2001. Since
the fucking beginning.
The pilot episode has Big. She dropped them condoms on the street. That's literally the pilot episode.
This bitch has been mourning this nigga. Like there's like.
Killing him off, to me, is just a kick in the face to the fans, because that's the love story everybody followed. Big has been a part of that show.
You can't kill off.
You can't.
Like, why would,
and my thing too is, y'all gave a movie and that was fine. I think the first movie was a good movie. You didn't even have to be a person who watched Sex and the City, the series, to enjoy the first movie. That second movie, as a fan of Sex and the City, that second movie was for the fans.
Yeah.
Because, and for the studio, when y'all realize how much money the first movie made, because that second movie won up to par, like y'all want to think that second movie was up to par. That whole plot,
Abu Dhabi.
yeah, all that, her kissing all that shit was for the birds to begin with.
I liked it. I ain't going.
But
As a fan,
that's why I said as a fan,
I liked it.
I think as a fan, the second movie was for the fans and for the studio to make more money. That first movie though was just a good movie. I don't care if you never watched that show a day in your life. Y'all pushing it at 3. 2 went all the way where it needed to be, and 3 y'all want to kill a man off. I can't get with it. The nigga almost died season 4 or 5 when he had the heart attack or had heart surgery. I just don't want to see Carrie mourn in the whole movie. She had to mourn all of the first movie when this nigga ran from the altar. Yeah.
Girl, you know what? And I watched that movie the other day while I was getting my nails done, and I had to relive that. And
It's
I said,
sad.
damn.
It is.
This nigga really said, I'm not coming.
To that lady. After that lady chased him for like 7 years. And mind you, that by the time they got married, it had been like 5 years. How long? The movie to the season finale of that show, it had been some years. So
it was 5. So actually 6.
So
she went to Paris.
So 12 years. Essentially, she been effing with this nigga for him to say, I don't want to get married. See how you niggas?
No, he said, I'm not coming. He didn't say I'm stuck. He said, I'm not coming.
Listen, that girl had that bird, that peacock on the side of her head.
And she smacked him on the side of his head with them flowers. Bitch, every single time I watch that scene.
Because that's embarrassing. Like, in reality, that's really embarrassing.
Dead-ass embarrassing.
That's like well, I have 2 fears on my wedding day. The bigger fear is some chick coming saying I was with him last night, because I see videos like that all the time on social media.
In a wedding dress?
Yeah. See, this is the thing. I know my mama, and I know a couple of my cousins, and I know my longest friend of all friends. I know their temperaments. So I would want my wedding to be a massacre. Because ain't no way somebody could just walk in my wedding and walk back out properly. Like, that's just not going to happen at my wedding. And the second thing will be somebody leave me at the altar. Because I just think it's completely embarrassing. And not leave you, because at this point the women come out, the woman comes out second, but like to just not show up to your wedding when you called your family and your friends.
And they're like, where's the groom?
Yeah. Or like, do people even say I don't? Like, that was embarrassing. Like, do you take this bride? No, I'm good. Wait, what? What do you mean?
Like,
nah. I changed my mind. Like, that's embarrassing. But that's showing up. He was with me last night. Oof.
Oh, it was send me.
That bitch will be sent. We both sending. We're both sending.
We would be both sending.
Like,
to the pits of hell.
Yeah, right. Or to the local county clerk's office, because we're going to the county jail.
County jail.
But yeah, so Sex and the City, y'all tried it. I'm happy the movie didn't happen. I'm happy Kim Cattrall don't like Sarah Jessica Parker. If for me, I think the better deal, since Samantha, Kim Cattrall doesn't want to do the movie, I thought the better deal would be start the movie with Carrie pan that shit out and show Miranda and Charlotte pan it out a little further, and it'd be like a lot of niggas. But like, no, listen, follow me, Sex and the City fans.
I'm painting a picture.
So listen, enter the movie, right? You see Carrie, but you just see her face, and then you pan out and realize she's in black, like she's at a funeral. But then it pans out a little more, and then you see it's Charlotte and Miranda, and they're in black, and you're like, oh, you thinking they about to pan to Samantha, but they pan a little further out, and then you see a room, but it's more men than women. Like you can tell it's more men than women, and then you realize you're at Samantha's funeral, and she died of cancer. Follow me. So this is beginning too. So they're sitting in the front row, right? And then like random men that you've seen on the TV show
will pop up,
but they'll do it in like a quick like montage of clips of them talking about Samantha, but it's all like overly overt and sexual, kind of how Samantha talked.
Right.
So then you'll just see Carrie, but Carrie in her head Carrie, you know how Carrie talks to herself. She'll just be like, and all the men came just the way Samantha would want it. And it'd be like Samantha's funeral, and then they go through the movie.
You need to delete this whole thing because they're gonna read this, they're gonna listen to this,
and they're gonna make a movie. But think about it. So then after that, it's like a joke that all these niggas done showed up to this funeral, and then like Carrie says something, and it's just like a sad moment. But then they spend the rest of the movie like trying to get past some, not like super mourning, because if you started right at her funeral, you missed all of like the how did she die and all like the main drama. So I think they should like.
I don't think they should kill my good nigga
Samantha.
Not Samantha.
Oh, Big.
They shouldn't kill Big.
Yeah. So I'm happy y'all not making a movie if we're being honest. So shout out to Sex and the City.
And if y'all try to make that fucking script off of my good sis NatoyaEbony, I'm suing. I'm suing everybody.
Wait, 2020, Sex and the City 3.
Samantha dies of cancer. Opening scene.
Yeah, and that shit gonna be just
I'm pissed off.
Yeah,
I'm fucking something up.
Because I think that the thing is, I think the show would still be, the movie would still be good like that, because y'all like Big and Carrie.
I do,
and
I like Charlotte and Harry,
and then like I just
like Miranda.
And then they can give
Steve.
Samantha. They can give what's not Carrie, Charlotte's the gay Italian. They can give Anthony a bigger role. They can give Carrie's bestie a bigger. They were actually together. They're married now.
Yeah.
So yeah, I don't think it will be a big hole like people think it would be if they made a good script and it was funny.
You need to write that script and fucking stamp your name
on it. HBO, bitch. HBO.
I'm telling you.
Don't make me show up.
Don't make me show up with Al Sharpton and be like, I'm standing up here for my client, NatoyaEbony. It is NatoyaEbony versus HBO. Look, and I'm like, I'm the attorney.
Like we said
it on our podcast.
2018. It's real funny how this show look like this.
It's real funny, but that's okay.
Right.
But we're gonna go ahead and need to settle out of court.
Yeah, we can settle out of court. I don't need no drama.
150 million.
Yeah, I don't want no drama. But yeah, so Sex and the City, shout out to y'all. Don't make that movie with Big dying. And you watched Chad Loves Michelle?
I saw the clips of the recent episode.
Okay, I do like Chad Loves Michelle.
I thought that motherfucker was a light-skinned nigga.
I didn't know he was white. I did think he was Sinbadish.
I didn't know he was white.
I did think he was very Sinbadish.
I really, honestly did not
know
was,
that. And then when I seen his family, it was like, oh, you real white.
White.
Yeah, like when I see his family, I was like, oh, you that white.
I low-key thought that he was just a light-skinned nigga.
But I do like, I like Chad, and I like them as a couple. I like the show. I know everybody was tripping off that one scene where...
The comment that he made about her mental health.
Yeah, they got into an argument, and he was like, did you take your meds? So here's the thing on that. I just think people were more mad that he was a white man saying that to her, because a lot of people's argument was like, how can you let a white man say that to you, and this is why you don't date no white man, and he just fetishizing you, and white man to a black woman, and look how this white man talking to this black woman,
devil.
Yeah, and it's just like y'all are doing all this when y'all said worse shit, and I know y'all said worse shit. I know people have said worse shit in argument. And I think it was a low blow. It was an obvious blow as well. It was a low blow and it was the obvious blow. And as a person who has been very slick out the mouth, I've said worse things. I've actually had somebody who was dealing with like mental, and I definitely wouldn't do it now. But I had somebody who had like a mental break and definitely was on, started to get on medication. And when you first get on medication, they got to get the levels and the calibrations right. It's a mess when you first trying to like get that type of stuff straightened out. Or I guess any medication, trying to get it straightened out. And I remember like every time this person would like trip, my first response was, did you take your pills today? And like now that I look back, like I was a complete asshole for saying that, but it was the quick, and I mean, I wasn't trying to be mean, but a part of it really was, did you take your medication today? Because
your levels are off.
Yeah, you're acting funny. But then looking back, I definitely shouldn't have said it like that. But then on the flip side, they had to get the medication right. So when they were taking it, it will put them in like a very like calm state. So like you could call and be like, I got ran over by a car, and they would be like, oh, he got ran over by a car, and real like monotone and real just not excited about nothing. So then the other half was, I can't talk to you right now because the pills got you fucked up. So it was like no win with me, because if you're not on the pills, you off. If you on the pills, you off. So I mean, and it took a minute to get the levels and everything straight, and the levels are, the levels eventually end up getting straight or whatever. But like I said, it was the easy comment, because sometimes it really is, are you on your medication? Like, if you deal with somebody who had ADD as well, like, I don't know if you've ever been around ADD kids, when they being hype, you like, did you take your pills today? You doing a lot. You being a little extra. So I just think the comment was the easy and the most obvious one. I don't think it was just like, fuck you.
I mean, no, I don't think it was like, I just think people are sensitive. I think our society is like hella sensitive to everything. Granted, just like you said, like, that's kind of like one of those statements, like, you take your pills today because you off or you on. Like what the fuck is wrong with you?
And, I mean, it needs to be like a better way to say it, because then maybe somebody isn't on. Maybe they are just upset.
But what is a better way to say, did you take your pills today?
I don't know, because. Or are you being malicious?
Why are you being?
Because I think sometimes people can be being malicious because they don't like what you're saying.
And granted, some people can be malicious, but I sometimes personally don't like what's going on. No. Maybe, and playing devil's advocate, maybe he was like seeing something, and it just came out that way. Well, they were arguing, and I guess this is the thing too about that show that people keep ignoring. I've been watching the show, and Chad and Michelle have both said that Michelle has a slick mouth too, and she goes for the jugular. So when that scene happened, people took that scene and ran with it, but they haven't shown what Michelle has said to him. They talk about her being very, can go low. Vocal.
Yeah, and can go very low in a space.
But it's not edited
to show her that way.
To show her in that light.
And they didn't show, and people didn't show the entire, people that haven't been watching the show to know that she as well has said some apparently offensive things.
I think that sometimes that people look at these reality shows. One, these reality shows are super fucking edited. Like, and granted, that statement was a little uncomfortable listening to. But at the end of the day, we don't know how that shit was edited for the sake of shock, in my opinion. Just because of, one, we know that she went to rehab for depression. And two, we know that she's like, she's Michelle of Destiny's Child, and she has this like thing around her. So I can understand how that editing was probably like played. That was a well played thing.
It was, and then if you don't watch the show,
it is to create
dialogue, chatter
for the show. So I don't necessarily think that it was like a malicious or something.
I don't think you don't think it was malicious on his part.
I don't think it was malicious on his part.
I think it was frustration.
It probably was frustration, but I honestly think that they probably talk to each other like that.
I'm telling you, they do, because on the show they haven't aired Michelle saying anything crazy, but he's made it clear that she's not here damsel in distress.
I don't think that she is. It's always those type of people that I would never peg her as somebody that would be like a
pushover.
A pushover.
And
I don't think that she doesn't seem like that to me. And just by the things that I've watched on the show, I don't think that she is. Because even when they were in the diner talking to whoever, and she was just like, yeah, Jay-Z told me that you're married to a gangster or something like that.
Yeah,
I just that banter between them two, I just don't think that is it was a malicious comment on her being mentally depressed.
Yeah, I don't think it was a dig. I think y'all are really upset that she's with a white man. I really think that's the issue.
And I think that not only that she's with a white man, that people thought he was black.
You guys feel bamboozled.
Everybody feels bamboozled because I thought that he was
really
black.
Thought he was black though. I really did.
I really thought
and then
he was.
when I had to see his peoples for real, I was like, wow, you really white.
And I think that that's what people are most upset about is the fact that we have all been bamboozled because we saw Coachella. We saw her run into this light-skinned man.
It's just like, wow. That was a beautiful pose.
Like, we saw her run into this light-skinned ass man thinking like, damn,
wow,
she
black
found
hashtag
her
black love.
She found her a good man.
Y'all really had relationship goals on that and got upset when y'all found out he was white. Let her have her good white man, Savannah.
And she didn't refute. I have a good white man. She didn't say nothing. But you know,
I don't really like how people take black women dating white men so hard in media. These black men date all types of people all the time, and I don't feel like they get half the hell as Serena Williams got when she got married, or as Michelle
of course
gets.
Not. Because we're held to a different standard.
Yeah, like we got to be the backbone, and we got to bear your kids, and you can leave us. Fuck you. And then even black women who like go in on black women who date outside their race. It's like, good sis, I did the numbers. I'm helping you out. If I'm dating outside the race, I'm offering you a chance with an opportunity. I really am.
You're getting an opportunity.
And not even an opportunity because you still got to wait 6 more hoes, if we're being honest. But okay. And if you're in Atlanta, if I date a white man, you still got 19 more people. 19. So listen, if you date outside your race, thank you, ma'am. More black men for me. Fuck.
But I honestly feel like that's probably why people are so upset because they just realized that he was white.
Girl, and I just want y'all to lay off Michelle anyway because y'all really go in on Michelle. It's just so played at this point. Like cracking jokes about Michelle and Destiny's Child is just it's so tiresome.
A while back you made a really good point where I think you posted all of her parts in the song.
Oh, she had the best verses.
She had the best verses.
Even though somebody really was trying to go back and forth with me about that shit on, I think I put it on Facebook, and they really,
yes, you did.
They really tried to go back and forth with me about pinning women against each other or some shit. I was just like, no. Michelle I'm not pitting nobody against nobody. Michelle, lyrically, Michelle had the best. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
When you get catered to you is cute. But when you get grown, then you understand Michelle's part. Mm-hmm. Like, everything that Beyonce and Kelly was saying was cute. Was cute about being dressed and keeping your hair fixed and cooking dinners and shit and running bath water. When Michelle came in, talk about love and spirituality and religion and keeping your soul whole and shit. Have y'all heard that bitch lyrics? Okay.
Yeah.
Michelle got the best.
After all of the darkness and sadness, June comes happiness.
Look at that blessing. She gave y'all a blessing. Why?
If I surround myself with positive things,
yes,
I'll gain prosperity.
Meanwhile, Beyonce and Kelly just shading Latoya and Latavia. Okay, Michelle came in and told y'all if y'all put God first, y'all got Michelle versus whoever. I don't know if that was. I don't know who was writing Michelle's lyrics, but whoever wrote Michelle's lyrics, okay. Even in the girl,
girl.
Yes.
Tell you, man. What she say?
I can't even think of her verse right now, but she had on that church hat and that Neiman Marcus. She was coming out of church and seeing old girl nigga. And that's how I knew I stood for Michelle. Michelle was in Neiman Marcus. I cannot think of that song for the life of me right now.
Oh, fuck.
Because I'm ready to sing the internet.
Girl, I can tell you've been crying. You need somebody to talk to.
I'm your
girl. You're my girl. Girl, don't you know that he loves you?
I don't know what verse that is.
Damn it. What the fuck?
Because I keep wanting to sing the internet, girl, you don't know you don't know your worth. But that's a whole nother song.
That's a whole nother song. Girl, I can tell you.
I'm your girl, you're my girl. Don't you know that I love you? Girl, take a good look at yourself. You know you put it through hell. I ain't never seen you down like this.
What you mean you don't need us to help? We know each other too well.
Yep.
Whoa.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No.
Girl.
Michelle.
Yes.
And I'm through with love. When Michelle come through
it.
with the choir.
Yes.
Okay.
What'd you say? Why do I feel so?
So I'll break it down so some girl. Listen, I stand Michelle. And two, because people really go in on Michelle like they were huge fans of Beyonce and Kelly from Jump. And I remember
I like Latavia. No, I like Latoya.
Thank you.
Better than Beyonce or Kelly.
When a young Ebony was in middle school,
keeping it cute.
When a young Ebony was at Piedmont Lakes Middle School. It had that writing
for Latoya.
It had that Writings on the Wall album.
I was checking for Latoya.
And every girl around me definitely was checking for Latoya or Latavia. And I remember
I love Latoya had that swoop with the layers.
Bitch, who was trying to grow that bang out? Who was trying to get the bang? Listen, and I remember specifically when that group broke up. Y'all, I remember Beyonce, Miss Tina was on I think the show was called Driven on VH1. They used to do like they used to have like the families talk. I remember on the show Driven, Miss Tina was down there telling y'all how y'all had made a website, Why We Hate Beyonce website, talk about that lady because y'all blamed tough Latoya and Latavia leaving. Y'all drugged that goddamn Beyonce all the way up into Crazy in Love, damn near. If we being honest,
keeping it cute. Literally, when I saw that cover of Writings on the Wall, I remember I went to the Trade Center in Corpus Christi.
Was she standing on the left?
Yes, and she had that bang,
and
she had the bang with the swoop, and she had the layers. It was layers. I went to my mom's beautician and I said, "Can you make my hair like this?
Listen,
I want to be like Latoya."
This girl in the front of my neighborhood was like that. She had long, pretty hair, and she had just cut like a regular bang, and she was waiting for her hair to grow out so she can swoop it. And I remember Latoya had her cartilage pierced, and that's how I got my cartilage pierced. Yeah. Latoya had her cartilage pierced, and I begged my mom, like, "Can I please get the top of my ear pierced? Please, please, please." She let me, and
people were checking for Latoya.
Listen, Latoya and Latavia, y'all and as much as we love Kelly Rowland right now, y'all really didn't jump on the Kelly Rowland bandwagon until around the Destiny Fulfilled album. It's something shifted in Kelly around the Destiny Fulfilled album. When Lose My Breath came out, Kelly was a whole new Kelly.
Yeah, she was.
Kelly Confidence, I don't know.
She stopped dating that NFL player.
Oh yeah, she was engaged to him at the time. She was engaged to him during the Writers on the Wall.
No,
not the Writers on the Wall.
Destiny Fulfilled, because that's what Girl was about. It was
Girl was about
Girl or
because she was showing her ring on the View though.
No, but she was dating him, or they got engaged, and then right when that album came out, that's when they stopped dating.
I don't think so.
Yes,
because she was. I remember them on the View, and they had on nude clothes.
Because I remember Girl was about Kelly.
Girl is about Kelly, but I thought it was about a prior relationship because I thought Kelly was
about
engaged.
The nigga she was dating that played for the Cowboys.
Well, then what episode was she on the View with her ring on?
Maybe to the new nigga that she was with. But it wasn't the Cowboys nigga. It was not the Cowboys
I didn't think it was a Cowboys nigga. It was a Cowboys nigga that was abusing her?
Yes.
Oh. Well, shout out to Kelly. But y'all really started.
Who he was.
Y'all really started. And if it wasn't a Cowboys nigga abusing her,
it was. I remember that. Allegedly. He was bald headed.
Listen, allegedly.
He was bald headed. I remember that.
She ain't finna get us off. I saying allegedly sue Adrianna. Okay.
I ain't got no money.
But yeah, like around that Lose My Breath era, I mean,
Kelly was in an abusive relationship.
She came. I'm not saying that. When the Destiny Fulfilled era, Kelly emerged like the phoenix. She rose.
Yeah, because she rose from the ashes of that horrible thing that she was in.
She had got that bushy hair.
I told y'all I was gonna bump like this.
I did like that song, y'all. I did
something
like that song. But yeah, so y'all really be dragging Michelle for no reason when a lot of y'all wasn't standing for
I was singing Michelle's hood.
Listen, me too. Y'all really, ever since y'all listen, be nice to Michelle. I really do genuinely like. I mean, I love Destiny's Child in general, but I like all the members of Destiny's Child.
Facts,
except Farrah. Farrah don't count. But everybody who was in Farrah just she don't count. But y'all need to be nice to Michelle. I just like her.
I like her too.
So that's that. Oh, and one more thing. Shout out to Gabrielle Union.
They had a baby.
I'm so happy for her because this is the thing too. Y'all don't realize that it's super hard for Black women, like I guess now in childbirth, they're literally dying like by the highest. It's the highest rate since 1987. This is the most maternal deaths. So to carry a baby and to even get a surrogate, it's just a blessing. So shout out to Gabrielle Union and Dwayne Wade. I was a bit confused by the baby's name. I thought James was for LeBron James. Evidently it's not. And I'm pretty sure that baby's spoiled as hell because I follow her on IG and that baby's never in a bassinet, never sitting anywhere. The baby's just always in Gabrielle Union's arms. So shout out to her. She seems super happy. So we have a letter this week.
All right.
Give me a second to pull it up. And that's that on our hot topics, friends. And maybe I should have said that first. That's that on our hot topics. Be nice to Michelle and watch Ready to Love.
Yes.
Or maybe we didn't. Did I make it up? Okay, no, I didn't. So this week on Moesha's diary, we're going to call her Shirley Chisholm. Shirley Chisholm was the first African-American congresswoman in 1968. And in 1972, she became the first major black candidate to make a bid for the U.S. presidency. So shout out to Shirley Chisholm. Google her friends. Know your black history. So this week, Shirley says, "Hey girls, hey." But it'd be funny giving like black history facts and then putting these names to these trash ass letters. Shirley Chisholm don't deserve.
She did all that awesomeness, black excellence.
And here I am.
And then this bitch talks about she was pregnant with somebody's husband's baby.
Listen, I'm trying to merge both worlds. So Google Shirley Chisholm. But here's our letter. I'm trying to educate you. Okay, so Shirley Chisholm says, "Hey girls, hey, my best friend and I have been living together for 3 years. This last 6 months, her boyfriend has been staying with us. At first, it was here and there, but now it's every day, and I think he lives with us permanently. I don't want any drama. I think if he does live here, it's unfair that we split the bills in two. It should be 3. Also, he has guests and leaves his items around the apartment. I hate picking up after him because he's not my man and I'm not his mom. How do I have this difficult conversation about our living situation with my friend? Love, Shirley Chisholm." Girl, I had to do that before. It ain't that difficult. Hey, how old are you? Because if you have enough money, it might be time for you to just live on your own because it sounds like they need a space. So if you don't say your age here, but if you like grown and you can afford, if you can afford your own apartment.
Not even that. It's like you just need to get your own apartment. Yeah. Because I remember when I didn't think that I could afford an apartment on my own. And I didn't think I could either. You can afford an apartment on your own. You just, you may have to work an extra job or,
You might not have cable.
You might not have cable. You might not have like a postpaid plan on your cell phone. Maybe you'll have a prepaid plan. Who knows?
I think the only thing I've ever went without was cable when I moved into an apartment.
I've been without everything.
I've
been without
I have been without furniture, though. I won't lie to you.
I've been without furniture, lights.
Never that.
Yeah, lights.
I've been without cable and I've been without furniture. It was a big deal when I first bought my bedroom set here in Houston.
I don't even remember. Like, I'm telling you, you got to figure out what can you live without. That's what you need.
And maybe it's not gonna be this difficult. Maybe you do have enough money to live by yourself, and you can.
Maybe you can afford everything. But you probably just need to live on your own.
Yeah. When is your lease up? Because you say you might need to not renew especially if it's coming up. Don't put yourself back in another contract. But the alternative to that, it was 4 of us when I was in college. Because in college it was like these 4-bedroom apartments. And it was 3 of us at the time. It was 3 of us in the 4. And at the time, one of our roommates had her boyfriend staying with us, and it became obvious that like he lived with us. And so me and the other roommate sat everyone in the living room and was like, straight up, "Do you live here?" He basically tried to they didn't try to say yeah, but it was kind of like, but yeah. And we were like, all right, we're not complaining about you living here, but this is what we're complaining about. You gonna split. Oh, and the reason we figured he lived with us because that nigga changed the furniture in the living room, but that pissed us off. Because it's just like, who are you to change our sofas? Like, who is this nigga changing? Doesn't it look better in here? Why are you touching our stuff? Like, who are you to be touching our stuff?
That would irritate
so
me.
that's how the conversation ended up happening. Yeah, that really did. That made me irate. That made me irate right now. Like that shifting of that furniture made me irate.
Don't touch my shit.
It made me completely irate.
Don't touch my shit.
But so that was how we figured. That's how we was just like, oh, this motherfucker lives here. So what we did was we had a apartment meeting and we're like, do you stay here? And like I said, they didn't really try to say yes for sure. But I mean, basically, yeah. And we were like, all right, cool. This is the light bill. This now goes into 4 ways. This is the rent. This now goes into 4 ways. And at the time, no, we didn't do the rent because you paid separately anyway. It was a college apartment. But like everything else that we paid jointly, we split it into 4s. It's only right. It don't make sense for them to be splitting her half if he's staying in y'all place.
Facts.
So you need to have a conversation as well as about his stuff being in a common area. What y'all do in y'all bedroom is y'all business. What you do in these common area is everybody's business. And you need to respect everybody. But at the end of the day, that's if you genuinely can't afford or you don't want to live by yourself. But I will tell you this, good sis, it's not worth the hassle. If you can genuinely stay by yourself, go get your own apartment and sacrifice.
It's nothing more rewarding than coming home to your own place.
To masturbate where you feel like it.
Masturbate where you feel like it. You can masturbate on the couch. You can masturbate in the kitchen, bathroom, dining table.
To walk around your house naked.
Naked. Butt ass.
Just take a shower, get out the shower, just sit on your sofa.
Just sit on the sofa.
And just watch TV.
And rub your vagina all over the sofa.
Just whatever.
Don't matter.
Drink out the cartons.
Don't matter.
It just...
Cook butt naked.
Don't matter.
Amazing.
It's
a great feeling.
I feel like you do cook naked. I don't cook naked. I have on choice.
I don't cook naked all the time. If I'm hungry, I'll make some eggs, some bacon. If I just get out of the shower... when I do get out the shower, I do like wrap a towel around me and sit on my sofa and watch TV. I don't know why. I like to be naked.
I figure you would. Exhibitionist.
You know, it's a good time. I mean, I feel like
liberated.
But that's the joys of living on your own. And
you have a chance to figure out if you want to be liberated through your nudity.
Exactly. You have a chance to experience what you want to express. So,
I mean, you can play your music when you feel like it. Girl, I'll be sitting in this. Listen,
you can put your shoes by the front door. You don't have to.
I do put my, and that will be a no in my mother's house. Like, she don't play that shit. My mom put
your shoes in your room.
And in your closet in your room. My mama didn't play that. My mama, we didn't have like a space to be messy. My mom was not.
Yeah, my mom wasn't either.
Listen, we had to clean our house before the cleaning lady came. So like, our rooms were never a mess. Like, the cleaning lady never had to like literally clean our rooms. She was just like giving us a thumbs up for doing a good job or some shit. Yeah. Like, she didn't really, because we couldn't be completely messy. So, you know.
I was always getting ass whoopings because my room
was
messy.
Every Saturday, you had to change your sheets. You had to make your bed every time you get out your bed in my mama's house. She didn't play that shit.
And imagine living on your own and just wallowing in some dirty sheets.
Yeah, you can experience
You can take it to the max. You can fucking take it to the max when you're on your own.
You really can't have your pillowcase so dirty that your face break out.
I mean, but that's you. It's in your privacy of your own space. So I would recommend that if you are able to move out, I think that you should, even though I
think you should plan it. If you know now this ain't working, because this is the thing too.
Planning is important.
You don't want to be in a situation where one day you snap and then you don't have a place to stay, and then you sofa until you get your place.
And communicate with your best friend, not the boyfriend. Who's your best friend? Communicate with her and tell her your grievances and say, hey, I don't think this is working out for me. Yes. I don't think this is it. And I feel like y'all two need to live together, and it doesn't have to be,
because she still can afford it, because if they split that stuff half, even though I would never stay with a nigga that's splitting half and half with me. You live with me,
right?
Never mind. That's another bird conversation for another day.
But I think that's an important conversation that y'all need to have. You need to say your grievances. Let it be known that you feel the way you feel and start planning your exit or what you're planning to do, because honestly, living with another nigga and another person would stress me the fuck out. Living with another person would stress me out.
Yeah, especially now that I lived alone, because I didn't live alone until I got to Houston. I technically was supposed to come here with a roommate, so this is by default.
Yeah, I've been living on my own since 2006, and I don't know how I'm going to be married. I don't know how I'm going to be. I don't know how I'm going to do it. So living with a man and a woman, I would be stressed out.
Yeah, you just need to have a conversation. Like I said, it's better off if you plan it. So because I've had a situation where I had to figure something out very last minute. You don't want to be in a position trying to scramble for
trying to have a deposit and checking credit. They got you gotta have a co-signer, and you lying on paperwork and having your friends sign off saying you making $30 an hour just to stay in a regular ass apartment. That happens, sis. I done signed up on some people's paperwork. I've done lied.
Yeah.
On my shit.
I'm making damn it $60,000, $70,000
at Olive Garden.
Yeah. You the hell, like, nigga, this random job. How the hell you making this much money and you working 2 days a week? Okay. But neither here nor there. But have a conversation with your friend. I really feel like, honestly, you need to
you gotta go.
A conversation needs to be had.
Yeah, definitely a conversation.
And I think you should start looking into an exit plan as well. Because even if you have a conversation and it goes over well, habits die hard. He'll start putting his stuff in the room, but eventually he'll find his way back into the living room. So do have a conversation. Just to clear the air and let her know your grievances, because I know when you be keeping that type of, I know I've had.
You'll be resentful.
And you be in the house with an attitude, and people feel the energy. I've had situations like that. So just have the conversation, but also start looking at an exit plan as well.
Definitely.
And that's on that, kind sis. I hope you guys enjoyed this episode. I have nothing else for you except for wait, I have nothing else.
I have shit to give you.
I have nothing else to give y'all. I don't know what you want from me. I gave
you my best.
I gave you my best. I hope you enjoyed. Shout out to the people who comment on Recovering Party Girls page. Shout out to all the people who tagged me and Janet Jackson and Latoya Jackson and Tony Braxton and all the 90s stuff. You guys messaged me. Just FYI. It's not much Janet Jackson stuff or Jackson stuff in general you can show me that I haven't seen before, but thank you anyway. And for people who are, I peruse our comment section a lot. And
come on, peruse.
This won't be the shade room kind people.
We're positive. We're uplifting.
If you have an opinion, I get it. If you don't agree with somebody in that section,
that's great.
I get it. Y'all need to play nice though, because I just want to throw out, just for anybody who needs to hear this, I will delete your motherfucking comment and feel no way about it, and I will block you and feel no way about it.
We don't need that kind of energy.
Yeah, I need to be able to enjoy.
And don't bring that fucking energy to my page neither, because I've read some of your comments under my shit, and I'm like, yo, what the fuck? Where's this coming from?
Just be nice. And we're very vocal and we talk about anything on this show, so I don't care what you say. Just be nice to the other people who are also in the comment section. If you do not agree with them, there is a way you can agree to disagree. That is all I'm saying. Don't make me delete y'all comments, and do not make me block you, because I will. And you probably will be mad.
And shout out to the people that know when I'm drunk and I wear my red heart cherry glasses and I say, hey.
Goodness gracious. You can find Recovering Party Girls on Facebook and Instagram. You can also find us on Party Girls Pod, which is on Twitter. You can find me, NatoyaEbony, on all social media. Write your letters to recoveringpartygirlsletters@gmail.com. I hope you guys had a great Thanksgiving.
I'm Adrianna Cool, Miss Cool in the City, on Instagram and Twitter, Miss Cool _ the letter in the city.
And you guys have a great week. Next week we need to chat about all these black ass Christmas movies I've been watching. I have some thoughts, so anybody hit me up if y'all watching black ass Christmas movies so we can chat on Twitter or Instagram or something. You guys have a great week. Be blessed.